Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. Yeah, my friends, surprise, surprise. Bitcoin is crashing. No, it's not a surprise. I'm talking about this crash scenario already since October 2025, guys. You can see here also my post from X, Twitter, aka Twitter, where I already talked about that double top pattern and where the price will go in future. Guys, I always try to share my knowledge here as a trader, and the good news are, guys, that a lot of things in the market, especially for big assets like Bitcoin, are very predictable. So I will guide you here through that video. Everything what I say is not financial advice. This is my opinion based on the chart. Yeah, guys, very simple and flat pattern here. As I said here, October 18, 2025, I shared the video and of course this post here, the screenshot. And yeah, unfortunately, not that many people watch my videos. Why? Because Bitcoin was trading at 106,000 US dollar. Then someone comes around and says we will go down to 60,000 US dollar, or in that case 56,000. Nobody wants to hear that. I get it, guys, but this is the truth. This is where we are right now, and that was also very predictable that we are at the top of this price move since we had the same pattern in 2021. Okay, then let's go back. I will guide you now here through the price levels. So first of all, we start with some simple EMA line indicator. Yeah, it's not that simple, guys. I made this EMA line indicator by myself, and you can see how perfectly this indicator is working as a support or resistance, which means as long as the price is trading above this blue EMA line here, it acts as a resistance. The description of this blue EMA line is the average support resistance, right? And the green lime colored line here, which you see, is the crash and squeeze support slash resistance. So as long as the price is trading above, it acts as a support. When the price is trading below, especially after a retest, it acts as a resistance. So in the perfect trading world, guys, Bitcoin, right, should retest this blue EMA line here. I stopped the chart in October 2025, exactly when I made this video here. And this is the situation which we have, that if the retest fails, the retest of this EMA line fails, right? Sorry, the retest, and we come back and another retest fails here from the bottom to the top side, that we start to tank down lower. And we can see now what happens here when I press play. I simulate the chart. By the way, guys, I have a lot of indicators which a lot of people using already here around the world. Not only this crypto EMA line indicator, this is the crypto EMA line indicator. I have also a stock EMA line indicator. I have an RSI ultimate indicator, very precise RSI indicator, squeeze calendar, and so on. All the indicators are available in the video description. So guys, let's pause the video for a second here. So we can see that Bitcoin closed here. I used here the weekly chart. That's why the blue EMA line looks a little bit different compared to this one here, but it doesn't matter. It's the same, guys. So now we have here a breakdown below the blue EMA line, and we what I expect right now, yeah, as a trader from a trading perspective, that we see a retest. So the price has to come back in this direction here, 96,000. And if this retest fails, which means if we cannot close a candle above this EMA line here, then the price will start to sell off. That's why, guys, no matter what the news telling you, Epstein, whatsoever, guys, this is my prediction from October 2025. So then let's see. So this is a clear breakdown right below this EMA line. So now we could see a retest coming in. And if this retest fails, then we have the absolute sure, let's say, confirmation that the price is in control of the bears and that the sell-off will start to further downside here. So pumping. I will zoom in for you guys. Then I show you also later my chart pattern here for Bitcoin. Very simple chart pattern. I will also show you the price levels where I buy this asset in future. And I can say that from the beginning, guys, I expect much lower prices to come in. I think 60,000 US dollar is not yet the bottom. So you can see the price was accumulating here for a while, right? So that's the reason is, guys, when you see that here, this is my chart pattern. So we are exactly here at the middle line of this trend channel. So it is very predictable what Bitcoin is doing next. And I also mentioned that in my previous videos that, yes, we have here a support, but we don't have a big technical reaction, right? So the big whales are just selling their positions to you. Everybody who believes that 95,000, I mean, even Michael Saylor bought here, guys, that is for me just unbelievable. I don't know how someone can invest that money during this prices here, but that's a different story. I covered that in my previous video. But we can see now that we have here exactly a picture perfect retest, right? So if this retest fails, we will tank down. This is what I expected. And so let's press play again. I mean, it's very obviously what happened right now. So this is here, you guys, this is very important here. That is a weekly candle. We are here in the weekly chart. You see that was the last attempt here of the bulls to close above this blue EMA line here. Very important price action here. That was key. That was here in January 2026 and we failed. And now, guys, now it's starting what you already know. Sayonara, Banzai, Kamikaze, and that's it, guys. So here we are. Here we are, guys. I think I don't need to tell you more. What you also can see that when I go back here for a second, I mentioned already that the last point of support is 62,000 US dollar. You can see all my previous videos, guys. The chart never changed. This is the final last point of support. If we don't find support here, we will go much, much lower, guys. And the next price goal is 54,000 US dollar. Guess what? So we are here now in real time. Guess where the candle, the sell-off candle, I will change now here to the daily chart. Guess where the candle yesterday stopped, guys? Exactly on the dot on my price level, which I already draw in this chart, I think in October or maybe even before 2025. So these are the good news, guys. I know you don't like that, you don't want to hear that, but it is what it is, guys. It is very predictable. I also mentioned in my previous videos that the landing zone, yeah, that was here in April 2025 when I made the videos about Bitcoin, then Bitcoin was trading here in that price range. I said that the landing zone is 124 to 144,000 US dollar. This is exactly where we came once, twice, double top pattern. That was the reason here for the video, right? Double top pattern in 2021, same in 2025, and then sayonara, yeah, the market makers start to take their profits here, go short, and this is what happens then, guys. So, but now the good news are, guys, we have here two things. First, we have a small slight support of 62,000 US dollar. We came lower here to 60,000 and start to bounce from here. Is this the final dip, guys? I'm very honest with you. I don't think so. And I will let you know why. So when we now switch back to the weekly chart, by the way, guys, these price predictions here, this is now only here for Bitcoin. I do these price predictions for many, many assets in the market. And I personally love to trade volatile breakout stocks. Let's call them like that, right? So what I do on Patreon is I try to predict, yeah, I do the same what I do for Bitcoin right now. I try to forecast price levels for stocks where I think the party could start, right? So I get here, you get a lot of price information with breakout levels. And this is here only one example where I posted this video here on Patreon. You can see that here was in January. And then 5, 6, 7 days later here, the stock squeezed 160% in one day. So I have a lot of squeeze predictions right now. Even the market is totally red. There are a lot of stocks waiting on Patreon, a lot of breakout predictions, and of course, trading tutorials. A lot of content is there, guys. And we have a huge community. So if you want to join us, especially if you want to learn trading and go deeper in that topic, trading, no matter if crypto or stocks, I honestly like to trade stocks more than crypto. But as I said, the technique, what I'm used, the technical setups and everything is the same. If you want to join us, guys, the full package membership gives you access to all my content on Patreon. And the link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is available in the video description. So guys, the problem is, I don't know if you have seen my previous videos. Yes, technically, I can tell you that we have here a support range between 62,000 US dollar and here the green EMA line, which is now waiting at 54,000 US dollar. That could be the final dip, right? It could be the final dip. Last time when we touched here this bottom line of this trend channel here, which is the basic pattern for Bitcoin, you can see that the price was trading here at 15,000 US dollar and 25,000 US dollar before we start to find support on both of these EMA lines. Yeah, I can show you that here as well, how perfect they work. That's why I can recommend this indicator to you guys. It's available in the video description. You can see that we had here the retest, bounce from this, then we had to regain the support here of this blue EMA line in combination with this bottom. This is where I buy, guys. This is here for me the perfect dip, right? Here is where I buy Bitcoin and this is where I will buy again. But the difference is that we had here, or we still don't have a market crash. This is only here now a crypto crash. The S&P 500, guys, is not crashing yet. So if this starts to crash, then I have to say, guys, it is possible that we see much, much lower prices for Bitcoin. And I can tell you already my crash algo demand zone is waiting between 35,400 and 25,000 US dollar. That was something like the accumulation zone for Bitcoin here in the past. I don't expect lower lows, right? I don't expect that we go lower than, for example, here 15,000 US dollar, which we had here in 2022 and 3. But I think, guys, that it is possible that we come back down here in this liquidity box before finally the asset starts to recover. So long story short, guys, there are only two options. Option one, 54,000 is the bottom and we start to recover from there. That doesn't mean that Bitcoin squeeze. It means that we could see this coming up here for a couple of months, right? That we find support, and then start to go up. But if this support breaks, this is for sure, guys, if 54,000 US dollar breaks, you should prepare for more downside. This is not financial advice, but this is what I can tell you here based on the chart and based on my experience as a trader. My friends, that was my Bitcoin update for you. I hope that was helpful. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button. Especially push this video here above 300 likes, guys, in 48 hours. Then I know you want to see more videos about Bitcoin. Otherwise, I will just do frequent updates. Thank you so much. I wish you great success and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.